In this video, we'll be future-proofing this setup. But why? Earlier this year, I set out on a 3-month adventure sending my Aussie burnout car to the USA, bought an RV, trailer, and competed in burnout comps all across the country. Mostly had a great time, met some fantastic people along the way, and did some amazing things I never thought I'd ever do in my entire life. But the one thing that let me down on that trip was reliability. A lot of the time I was by myself, and that meant I only had myself to rely on. And when things started breaking both on the RV and the burnout car, so did I. Not gonna lie, there were parts of this last trip where I was an absolute mess, which all compounded to make everything worse and make it really hard to reach my goals. Let's look at what I can control. I can control my maintenance, inspections, and just generally not pushing things to their absolute limit. So what are we actually gonna do about all this? Well, I've made a list, and I've spent the last 2 months back in Australia mulling over this list of what I can do to help improve reliability on the burnout car and the RV, and also the trailer. My aim is to make this 4-week trip as productive and enjoyable as possible. So here's what we're gonna do. Something I've never had in this thing the whole time I've been driving it is a mobile phone holder. Oi, that's sick. So the mad thing is that I'm using my phone to record all this, so I can't actually show you what it looks like in there. Safe to say, that's gonna be awesome. The perfect spot for it. So I'm super stoked about that. But yeah, we got plenty of things left on that list, so on to the next thing. The first big upgrade we're doing to Cuddles is going to be the wire that supplies the starter motor with power from the battery. You're like, well, why the hell would you be upgrading that? Well, let me show you. I am not even kidding you when I say that that top cable has come out of that car. It's been the starter motor supply cable in the car for years. Obviously the car's been starting and running and whatnot, so it hasn't actually been too bad, but every time we've taken the motor out of this thing, I've just cut the wire and then had to rejoin it when we put the motor back in, using like a connector or a terminal or something, like whatever, just sort of dodging it together. I think one time we even soldered it, and I think all these connections in a row, it's just slowly making the cable worse and worse. I'm sure you'll agree, is definitely not gonna hurt. I used to pop this thing all the time. So this is a circuit breaker, you can just reset it. Sitting in the lineup, especially when the car got hot or whatever, I'd be popping that thing and then you gotta wait for it to be able to reset. It just sucked. Replaced it with this, and this is a 400 amp. That's number one, right? Get rid of that circuit breaker. It's causing me dramas. I'm gonna stick the bulkhead, probably gonna mount it here somewhere or wherever it ends up going. And that's gonna eliminate that being an issue with trying to start the car. That's what we're doing, so let's go. Did you honestly think that I'd be taking the cable out just to access it better? It's like, no, I just risk cutting my friggin' whole arm off.
So you're not fixing that fucking hitch that you got?
Oh! Bro, that is the cleanest hole. Well, that doesn't sound very good.
That's a nice hole right there. That's a sexual hole. We approve of this message.
This ain't going on YouTube. As you can see, I've done a mint job. Nothing but the best. Primo. All right, we're all done on the cable upgrade. I'm gonna show you what we ended up with. You've already seen this, but we upgraded the circuit breaker to this fuse. That cable comes in through here, up there, and splits off and up and over, which you can't really see, but it comes out to this bulkhead, which runs down to the alternator. And then on the alternator, it keeps going underneath the engine mount to the starter motor. And man, it made the biggest difference in the world. Let me show you what it fires up like now. It's 10 times better. Like absolute butter. And we got proper voltage here. Happy days. Even got a bit of a hunt going on here. That's stock cam life. You know, the worst thing is I didn't even do it before to show you how bad it cranked, but I'm telling ya, it was like, choo, whoa, whoa, whoa. So, we're good. All right, one of the other jobs we've got is to replace the fuel pump for this thing. This is the onboard generator. Right at the end of the trip, last time, it started coughing and spluttering and playing up. It's blowing out white smoke. Just found that this old thing was not working. Already got the old one out. Gonna swap the new one in and fingers crossed it works. Oi, that's mint. I love that. On to the next thing. All right, how much oil is in the downer? Full? Oh yeah, good full. They call that liquid gold. I'm inclined to like overfill it, because then when it leaks out, then it'll be full. Oh, fucking tight, that's what it is. None of this is making it to YouTube at all. What do you reckon, Austin? I was going to raise the trailer up a bit.
Raise it even higher.
What do you mean even higher? That's barely high enough. Like, look at Hitchy's. Man, Hitchy's dragging along the ground. Like, you know, looks like shit. Whereas this, raised up, ground clearance, bro. And pimping. And very stable. You know, all right, another job on the list. I've got to see what's going on inside this new 4.8. We don't know the condition of this motor. It actually looked pretty good when we opened it up, so I'm pretty hopeful. But the one thing that's going to tell us what's going on inside there, once and for all, is cutting this open. So we're going to do that. Cut out a section, squished all the oil out of it. I haven't looked at it. I'm very hopeful that we're good. Oi. That is good.
Oi, look at all that sludge
I know.
on the typical 4.8.
All the black.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's solid.
Spotless.
Yep. Oh, there's like one little bit, but man, I'm not even friggin' worried about the thing. That the cam bearings are probably going to be like a bit, how you going? But for that whole thing to not have a single piece of like decent bearing material in it is just like fully taking the weight off my shoulders, man. I thought, what better time to use this than now? So it's a little 1/4-inch torque wrench I got from SP. Perfect for something like this because you don't want to over tighten the pan bolts. Going to 10 foot-pound, this thing has a max of 15, so happy days.
Oh yeah, that's a great height difference.
I'm very excited about the prospect of having
Slam trailer, or normal height trailer.
Yup.
Yeah, it's crazy when you come back here and look at the height differences. It is wild. Just chuck them on, mate.
I swear I'm an expert, eh? I swear. I'm actually pretty keen to get it back on the ground to see, well, it's going to be like your old trailer hinge.
Literally, yeah. And mine, Like, my old trailer was even better than the new one I've got now for the fact that literally drop the door, drive in.
Yep.
Never had to worry about the front bar clearance, never had to worry about anything. Just drop the door, drive in.
Your new one, not like that?
I've got to jack the back of the RV up to get the clearance.
Hey, if you're wondering why I've got an inside-out shirt, ask Hinchy.
Yeah, look at the tag dag. Well, great success so far, at least.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't seen it on the ground, but
Well,
legitimately, the hubs are like down here before.
yeah,
like,
100%. Well, the axle would have been down here, so
Yeah.
that's like 6-8 inches, like
dude, we're so American now. Everything's inches and feet.
about 24 yards to the
Yeah, 6 bald eagles.
six flagging
Yeah.
6 Imperial units.
Ugga dug.
Dude, the last thing, if you know about trailers and trailer brakes, yeah. But dude, great success. This has been an
Great success. Yeah.
Awesome day for like.
Dude, we've accomplished
pretty
so
much
much. Yeah.
This is one I haven't done yet.
Jesus.
So that is meant to be like this. All right, so that one I just adjusted. And all 4 of them were like this. All 4 of them. I had the trailer brakes cranked. We just done a 3-month trip with it like that. And I'm so excited to get it back on the road. It'll be lowered. The brakes will be good. This thing is just going to be like a new trailer. So,
It looks normal.
dude. And it's like down in the front, like way down.
Oh. Don't have to freaking climb up Mount Everest to get in there.
Straight up. Boy, I'm stoked.
Dish bitch.
Looks nice.
Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Oi, gee.
Oi.
Hey, that's on camera.
Oh!
Hey.
It's like Jack with a firearm.
What?
You're pointing it where it was.
Oh!
Man, what if I cut my... Ooh.
Oh! Is he? Haha.
I'm genuinely scared. Whenever he's
I don't know
around.
what I'm filming and I'm terrified.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're having steak.
Oh,
Steak, potato,
someone's making a pull. It's the Jeep.
Dishes are clean.
steak, potato, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts.
Oh, Hinchinag.
Is that
Dude, it's
dirt
gonna
or
be
is that?
good. Oi, let's go! This thing. Wait, that's probably the first let's go of this whole
No,
video.
surely not.
Nah, man, I held off for like ages. I'm pretty sure. I could be lying to you, but I feel so much better about this whole situation. The trailer brakes are adjusted. We're dropped down to a good, usable, normal ride height.
Oh, it's going to be so nice to push the roll cab in now.
Oh, dude! Oh, man. We'll be able to mess around with that hitch and whatnot. But, man. Oh, yeah.
We can reach all the tech
Reach.
screws to get in now.
Reach all the dodgy screws. Look at that.
Oh, tire pop at 10,000.
And I'm whinging because I had a slow leak on this, and I'm probably the cause of about 15 fucking slow leaks. Oh, sweet. All right, so what? We leave in 2 days?
Yep.
So there is one final piece of work that I'm going to be doing to Cuddles, and it's on the back end here. I think you guys will know what it's going to be. We have got some fresh taillights for this thing. How good is it going to look with fresh taillights? Like, so many of you guys have been harping on to me about a very special shout out to Tylen, who gifted me these taillights. He's like, dude, have you got taillights sorted? I'm like, no, it's not very high on the priority list right now. And he's like, man, take mine. And I just can't thank him enough. Thanks so much, dude. Like, we're going to SEMA. The car looks like crap, but it's going to make it look that much, like, a little bit better. And yeah, I'm really appreciative. So thanks, man. We're going to chuck them on now. Let's go. Like, actually super pumped.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's funny because they're genuine.
Because the side of the car has been caved in. To load with that at the new ride height. I'm so pumped with that. That takes like a massive load off. You guys have no idea how much of a fight it was to get this car loaded in this trailer at the old ride height. I'm telling you, man, this is like one of the best things we've done to get ready for this trip, which brings me to, over the next 4 weeks, we're going to be hitting some serious shows. We got SEMA. We got a secret event that we can't tell you about, but trust me, it's going to be a good one. We're going to go and visit SP Tools over in Alabama on our way to the Freedom Factory. I'm telling you, man, these next 4 weeks are going to be mind-blowing, and I can't wait. The sponsor of today's video is Militus. Militus is an Australian sunglass company. I've got a pair of the Sunnies here. These are my favorite. These are called Deadpans. Woo! There's a whole bunch of styles, and I've actually got some in the RV at the moment to give out to spectators out at these shows. For all of you watching this video, we've got a code that you can use on checkout. If you are in the market for a pair of Sunnies like these, use code CUDDLES. You get 25% off your purchase, which is huge. The Sunnies, they're not like 200, 300 bucks. They're less than 100 bucks, and you can get 25% off just by using that code. Hands down, been the best lead up to a trip so far. Last time it kicked off really poorly, and this time, as you can tell, I'm super pumped. Everything's gone as good as it can be, and I just can't wait for the next 4 weeks. If you like this sort of stuff, like the video. I'm going to be doing this stuff for the rest of my life, so if you want to be a part of that, consider subscribing to the channel. Love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Yeah! Big nuts!
Whenever you're ready. I think I almost took you out. That was good.
Oh, man! All right, let's do that again.
You got to keep that in there.
We're leaving 2 days. We got a few little bits. We have a few
Words.
We have a few more things to fuck, dude.
Now back to your scheduled program.